Welcome back to our channel History Coins HD. As you that old is gold, but these rare $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Coin number 1. Today I have something truly special to share with you, and I can guarantee you will want to watch every single moment of this video because we are talking about one of the most fascinating pieces of United States coinage, the Louisiana State Quarter from the year 2002. This is not just a simple quarter that you find in your pocket change, it is a coin that hides a story of history, culture, beauty, and rarity all in one. And I promise that by the end you will be amazed to hear what one of these coins can really be worth. The Louisiana State Quarter was part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint, and in 2002 this design celebrated Louisiana's proud heritage and history. On the reverse of the coin, you see the outline of the state, a trumpet with musical notes symbolizing New Orleans' legendary jazz culture, and the pelican, which is the state bird of Louisiana. This coin carries energy, music, and life in its design, making it one of the most loved quarters among collectors today. Now here is where it becomes even more exciting for serious collectors. While the Louisiana quarter was struck in the millions for general circulation, not every coin is equal in the eyes of collectors. Some coins survived in perfect mint state condition, carefully preserved without scratches, dings, or circulation marks. These uncirculated examples are highly sought after because the difference between a worn coin and a flawless one can be night and day in terms of collector value. But what truly drives coin lovers wild are the rare error versions of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. Imagine finding a coin where the strike is slightly off-center, or where the design is doubled, or where the metal composition shows unique differences. These are not mistakes to ignore, these are treasures to hunt for because errors make a coin one of a kind, and collectors are willing to pay strong premiums to own something that stands apart from the ordinary. Let me give you a tip if you are a collector or a beginner searching through your change right now. Always check Louisiana quarters for sharp details, strong luster, and any unusual features that don't match a normal strike. Many people toss them aside thinking they are just 25 cents, but to a trained eye, the difference could mean turning loose change into serious profit. Use a magnifying glass, look carefully at the lettering and the edges, and if you spot something that looks unusual, keep it safe. Coins like this are not only valuable but they carry history that makes them even more desirable. Collectors across the United States and even worldwide are paying close attention to the Louisiana Quarter because it represents the deep cultural heartbeat of America. Music lovers, history lovers, and coin lovers all unite in this one small piece of metal. And that's why the demand continues to grow stronger year after year. Now let's get to the part you have been waiting for. How much can this coin actually be worth in today's market? Well, while an average Louisiana quarter might only be worth its face value, a pristine uncirculated example or a rare error coin has shocked many collectors at auctions. In some cases, these coins have been valued and sold for as high as $10,000. Imagine turning a simple state quarter into a life-changing discovery. That is why so many collectors treasure the Louisiana Quarter and why you should never overlook this hidden gem. So my friends, next time you are checking your change, keep an eye out for the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. It could be the coin that makes your collection shine brighter than ever. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable treasure, make sure to subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Happy collecting, and may your next coin hunt bring you fortune and joy. Coin number 2. We are diving into the story of a truly special coin that every collector should pay attention to, the 2000 Massachusetts State Quarter Dollar. This is not just another state quarter that jingles in your pocket, this is a piece of American history that hides both beauty and value, and you will want to stay with me until the end because the value reveal is going to surprise you in the best way possible. The Massachusetts Quarter was one of the earliest coins released in the legendary 50 State Quarters program, which became one of the most successful coin programs in United States history. On this coin you see the famous Minuteman standing tall, representing the spirit of the American Revolution, along with the outline of Massachusetts itself. It is a design that speaks directly to the heart of American freedom and courage, and this is what makes it stand out in any collection. Now here's where things start to get exciting for collectors. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, very few remain in pristine, untouched condition. Think about it, most of them pass through countless hands, vending machines, cash registers, and banks, picking up scratches and wear along the way. But if you can find a coin that has been carefully preserved in mint state, you are holding something that collectors are always chasing after with great passion, and it gets even better because this particular quarter is known to have some very interesting minting errors that make it even more desirable. Some coins have been found with off-center strikes, double details, or unusual die cracks that make each coin unique. These are not flaws to ignore, these are treasures in disguise, because error coins are considered one of a kind, and collectors are ready to pay strong prices to get their hands on them. Imagine holding a Massachusetts quarter that shows a striking error no one else has. That is where the real excitement lies. For those of you just starting in the hobby or even for experienced collectors, here is a tip that could help you spot the next big find. Always examine the edges and the lettering on these coins very closely. A doubled letter or a faint strike in the design could mean you have an error coin without even knowing it. Use a magnifying glass and check carefully under good light, because those little differences can make the biggest impact when it comes to collector value. And never spend these coins if they look special. Put them in a protective holder and keep them safe for the future. Collectors across the country are showing strong demand for the Massachusetts quarter, not only because of its historical design but also because it represents the early days of the state quarter program, making it even more desirable for complete sets. Auction houses have seen bidding wars over the rarest and cleanest examples, and coin shows often spotlight these pieces because everyone is looking for that perfect or unusual specimen to add to their collection. Now we come to the part you have been waiting for: the value of the Massachusetts state quarter from the year 2000. While an ordinary circulated one may still just be seen as small change, a flawless mint state example or an error variety can be worth a small fortune. In fact, some of these rare quarters have sold in auctions in cities like New York and Chicago for as much as $5,000. Yes, you heard that right, $5,000 for a single state quarter that most people would overlook in their change. So my friends, the lesson here is clear: never underestimate the power of a simple quarter. The Massachusetts quarter is proof that even the smallest piece of currency can hold history, beauty, and serious value. Keep your eyes sharp, check your change, and treasure your finds because you never know when you might stumble upon one of these rare gems. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of rare state quarters. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep learning about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell so you never miss the next discovery. Until then, happy collecting and may your next coin hunt lead you to a treasure beyond your imagination. Coin number 3. We are going to talk about a quarter that looks simple at first glance but carries a story of beauty, history, and hidden value that every collector must know about. I am talking about the 2005 West Virginia State Quarter, a coin that many people still overlook in their pocket change but one that has gained incredible attention from collectors around the country. Stay with me till the end because I will reveal exactly what this coin can be worth, and I promise you it will be worth the wait. The design of this quarter is one of the most breathtaking in the entire State Quarter series. It proudly displays the new River Gorge Bridge, one of the most famous engineering landmarks in America. When this coin was first released in 2005, it caught the attention of everyone because of how detailed and striking the design was. The bridge stretching across the river represents strength, innovation, and the spirit of West Virginia, making this quarter a piece of history that also tells a story of American pride. Now, while millions of these coins were produced for circulation, not all of them are equal in the eyes of collectors. The majority went into daily use and naturally picked up scratches, dents, and wear from everyday handling. But here is where the thrill begins, because finding one of these coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can be like finding a hidden treasure. Collectors know that condition is everything, and the difference between a worn example and a flawless one can be extraordinary in terms of value, but the true excitement comes from the rare minting errors that have been discovered on some of these West Virginia quarters. Imagine coming across a coin that has a doubled die where the letters look slightly repeated, or an off-center strike where the design is not perfectly aligned, or even a coin that shows unusual metal flaws from the minting process. These errors turn an ordinary quarter into a one-of-a-kind piece, and collectors are always eager to pay big premiums for them. It's not just a coin anymore, it's a rare collectible that tells its own unique story. Let me give you some important tips if you are a coin hunter or collector. Always check your West Virginia quarters carefully under a magnifying glass. Pay attention to the edges, the lettering, and the fine details of the bridge design. Look for any unusual doubling, weak strikes, or irregularities in the surface. Even the smallest difference can mean you have something special in your hands. And if you find one that looks promising, never spend it. keep it safe in a protective holder because the value can only grow as time goes on. Collectors across America and even internationally are searching for these quarters because the West Virginia design remains one of the favorites in the entire 50-state quarter program. Auction houses have listed high-quality examples and error coins that draw incredible attention, and coin shows often highlight these pieces as examples of how modern quarters can hold serious value. This demand is only growing stronger as fewer pristine examples are left in circulation today. Now the moment you have been waiting for, the value reveal of the 2005 West Virginia State Quarter. While an ordinary circulated one might not seem worth more than pocket change, a flawless uncirculated example or one with a rare error has been sold in major coin markets like Dallas and Los Angeles for as much as $3,000. Yes, my friends, $3,000 for a single quarter that many people would simply spend without a second thought. So next time you check your change or dig through an old coin jar, don't overlook the West Virginia State Quarter from 2005. It could be the hidden gem that adds serious value to your collection or even brings you a small fortune. Keep searching, keep collecting, and remember that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare quarters, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Until next time, happy collecting and may your next coin hunt bring you luck and treasure beyond your imagination. Coin number 4. We are going to talk about one of the most exciting and eye-catching coins from the famous 50-state quarters program, the Nevada State Quarter released in the year 2006. I want you to listen carefully because this coin carries a mix of history, symbolism, rarity, and potential value that you won't want to miss. Stay until the very end because the price reveal will absolutely surprise you and might just inspire you to check your own change. The Nevada State Quarter is a true work of art. On its design you will see 3 wild Mustangs running free across an open landscape, with snow-capped mountains in the background and the rising sun bringing light to the desert. Surrounding the scene are sagebrush, the official state flower of Nevada, along with the words "the Silver State." This is more than a coin. It is a celebration of Nevada's rich natural beauty and proud history, and that is why collectors place it so high on their lists. Now, while millions of these coins were produced for circulation, not every coin is equal. The majority were used in everyday transactions, collecting scratches, dings, and marks along the way. But the ones that survived in pristine mint state condition are the ones that collectors truly desire. A flawless coin with its luster still shining bright is always going to be in high demand, and that is what makes the search for the perfect Nevada quarter so thrilling. Even more exciting are the rare error coins that have been found among the 2006 Nevada quarters. Some collectors have reported double die errors where the lettering looks slightly repeated, others have discovered off-center strikes where the design is not perfectly aligned, and there are even cases of weak strikes where the details look faint. Each of these errors makes a coin unique, and in the world of coin collecting, unique means valuable. For anyone who loves collecting or is just starting out, here are some tips to keep in mind when searching for this quarter. Always examine the lettering around the edges, check the date, and study the fine details of the horses and the mountains under good light. A magnifying glass can reveal doubling or unusual marks that the naked eye might miss. And remember, if you find something special, never spend it. Protect it in a coin holder because the condition matters more than anything else in building real value. Collectors across the United States and even internationally are always hunting for this Nevada quarter because of its stunning design and its place in the state quarter program. Auction houses have highlighted mint state and error examples and seen competitive bidding wars because demand is strong. At coin shows you will always see collectors trading and negotiating over the sharpest examples of this coin, which shows just how high the interest truly is. Now let's get to the most thrilling part of this story, the value reveal of the Nevada State Quarter from 2006. While a regular worn one is just seen as 25 cents, a flawless uncirculated example or one with a rare error has shocked many collectors at sales in markets like Las Vegas and New York, where it has been valued as high as $4,000. Yes, my friends, $4,000 for a single state quarter that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. So the next time you are sorting through your coins, do not ignore the Nevada State Quarter. It could be the hidden gem that takes your collection to the next level or even brings you a surprising fortune. Keep your eyes open, stay passionate about the hunt, and always treasure the thrill of discovery because that is what makes coin collecting so special. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey into the world of rare quarters. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep learning about valuable coins, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting discovery. Until next time, happy collecting and may your next coin hunt bring you something truly unforgettable. Coin number 5. We are diving into the story of a coin that carries American pride, history, and hidden value all in one small piece of metal. I am talking about the 2013 Fort McHenry quarter, a coin that many people still have in their change jars without realizing just how important it really is. Stay with me until the very end because I will reveal the original market value of this coin and you may be shocked by how much it is sold for in different auctions and markets. The Fort McHenry quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program and it was released in 2013 to honor one of the most iconic places in United States history. Fort McHenry in Maryland is the site that inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner during the War of 1812. The reverse of this coin shows a dramatic scene with the fort lit up by fireworks, celebrating the moment when the American flag was seen flying proudly after a night of battle. This is not just a design, it is a reminder of America's resilience, courage, and victory. Now here is where collectors really start to get excited. While millions of these quarters were struck and released, most of them entered circulation and show the usual marks, scratches, and signs of use. But if you can find one in flawless uncirculated condition, untouched and shining with full mint luster, then you are holding something that collectors will eagerly pay for. Condition is everything and the sharpest examples of this coin are always in strong demand. What makes this quarter even more fascinating are the rare minting errors that have been discovered. Some Fort McHenry quarters show doubled details on the lettering, others appear slightly off-center, and there are even examples with unusual metal flaws that make each coin unique. Collectors go crazy for error coins because they are one of a kind, and no two are exactly the same. That means if you happen to find one of these special error varieties, you may be sitting on a treasure without even knowing it. Here is an important tip for anyone searching through their coins. Take a close look at the fine details of the fireworks, the flag, and the words around the edge. A magnifying glass can help you spot doubling or weak strikes that your eyes might miss at first glance. Pay attention to the date and the mint mark as well, because coins from certain mints are known to be scarcer in high grades. And if you find something unusual, don't spend it, protect it right away because that is where the real value lies. Collectors across the United States and beyond are actively hunting for the Fort McHenry quarter, not only because of its patriotic design but also because it represents an important chapter of the America the Beautiful series. Auction houses have already seen bidding on pristine and error examples, and coin dealers report strong interest every time one of these coins comes up for sale in top condition. The demand continues to grow as collectors work to complete their sets and search for unique varieties. Now we arrive at the moment you have been waiting for, the value of the 2013 Fort McHenry quarter. While a normal circulated one might still only be seen as pocket change, the uncirculated examples and especially the rare error coins have sold in major markets like Baltimore and Chicago for as much as $3,500. Yes, my friends, $3,500 for a single quarter that many people would simply spend at a store without even realizing its hidden value. So the next time you come across a Fort McHenry quarter, take a careful look. It could be the missing gem in your collection or even a valuable coin that brings you an unexpected fortune. That is the thrill of coin collecting, turning everyday change into a story, into history, and sometimes into real money. Thank you for joining me today on this journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep discovering more treasures hiding in plain sight, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and ring the bell so you never miss another exciting coin adventure. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next coin search bring you something unforgettable.